Okay, spoiler alert. If you have not watched the series finale of Stranger Things, that's what I'm talking about. First of all, wow. Stranger Things is the greatest show ever written. It is mind-blowing. Every season is just a further unfolding of like this brilliant concept that the Duffer Brothers came up with. Also, I choose to believe. I just watched the final episode a few moments ago with my girlfriend, and we were in the very first phase of grief. And so when Hop was sitting with Mike on the park bench talking about, you need to arrive at acceptance, I was like, no, Hop, we need some time to process first. Like, this just happened. But then that D&D campaign where Mike is talking about the mage, what an incredible show. And it did end beautifully, where it still allowed you to sort of suspend your imagination. And that moment where Mike is talking about, he always imagined him and Elle running far away to some waterfalls. When she walked up to the waterfall, that was so poetic. I really hope they do a spinoff with Holly and her friends. It could be all 90s nostalgic, although they destroyed the Upside Down, so there's really no point. Yeah, I don't have a lot of words. I'm just kind of processing it all, but I'll do a more thorough breakdown at another time. I just wanted to give you guys my instant reaction. Keep watching this video because I did film yesterday, the day before the series finale was released, my analysis just of the messaging I got from Stranger Things as a series. And the theme we saw echoed and played out in this final episode is a return to innocence, and I explain that. Check it out. Also, before we continue, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and tell me your feelings in the comments. One theme you see showing up again and again during the whole series is a return to reality. Whether the literal sense or emotionally, Stranger Things is essentially a battle of good versus evil. But the objective good in this story is the truth that we are all mostly good, but a little bad and broken too. The unspoken agreement in all of civilization is that as long as you don't hurt anyone else, you're okay, you're good. And those that mean harm are the bad guys. As the story brilliantly unfolds, we see this dichotomy become defined. A lot of the victims of the bad guys were harmed mentally, like Eleven. And the ultimate villain of them all, Vecna, tortures his victims mentally and emotionally by reminding them of all their shames to try to get them to believe that that's what defines them. Our secrets will keep us imprisoned, and anyone who knows our secrets has power over us. Which brings us to the elephant in the room.
I don't like girls.
The thing about Will's confession to his friends, the writers could have made his secret anything. And if you were surprised that Will was gay and you didn't see it coming from season 2, I really don't know what to tell you. The point of it, though, is that secrets are where shame thrives. Shame is the swampland of your soul. Brené Brown says,
if you put shame in a petri dish, it needs 3 things to grow exponentially: secrecy, silence, and judgment. If you put the same amount of shame in a petri dish and douse it with empathy, it can't survive.
So, the only way to take away shame's power, or Vecna's power, is to confess our secrets. Also, coming out of the closet in the 80s was a really hard and brave thing to do. Thankfully, Will was met with love and acceptance. I personally have experienced life when I was carrying secrets, and it steals your peace. People have committed all kinds of terrible atrocities to cover their secrets, but imagine a life where you were not carrying any secrets, where you knew that you had nothing to hide. That's how you regain power in your life. Stranger Things received a lot of backlash because of Will's confession, but please tell me in the comments, what secret would you have preferred? Because it had to be something to bring the story full circle. Stranger Things is not simply just a horror film. It's a long journey of the power of friendship, love, and acceptance, and protecting innocence. It mirrors our life experience that the people who refuse to understand us and instead judge us are the villains. Look at Steve, for example. We hated him in season 1, and then when he started demonstrating some vulnerability and seeking to understand, he quickly became our favorite character.
He's back! He's back!
I'm back! You got the job!
You got the job! Yay! Oh!
How many children are you friends with?
And look at Murray. He was annoying early on, but then when he showed his coolness to Nancy and Jonathan, we started to love him. And Alexei and even Billy. The point is, there's always a return to innocence. The beginning of the whole show is Will being taken and the efforts his friends and family go through to return him to safety, to reality.